Winning, 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 winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. Winning, 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 winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. Winning, 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 winning. I'm winning. I'm winning.
What's up, world? It's me, your boy Devon D, and welcome to Market to Millions. Hey, this is the spot you want to be if you want to make millions in your market. Shout out to all my entrepreneurs, my business owners, my content creators, those who got a dream, who go out here making it reality, and the ones who ain't just sitting on the idea. They actually out here, putting in that footwork to make it work, right? So shout out to you if you are here. Y'all always know it's ABM gang. ABM means always be marketing. Again, put your comment in the comment section. Put your business, put it is what it is that you do. Put your website. Make sure people know what's going on with you. So ABM gang, as I say, always be marketing. We are marketers. I'm a marketer. I want you to be marketing. The only way to get to the millions is by marketing. So let's market yourself. Let us know where you at. Let us know who you are. All right, and let us know what it is that you do. So shout out ABM gang, y'all. No matter what platform you on right now, make sure that you are, putting comments in the comment section. I try to get to some of the comments as we go through, the live. So if you got, certain things, comments, reactions, questions, just put them inside the chat button, the chat section, and whatever platform that you on. So yes, we on a lot of different platforms right now. So shout out to Instagram. Here I am. Facebook, take a look. LinkedIn, we locked in. And YouTube, I'm talking to you too. Yo, man. So wherever you at right now, make sure you leave some comments in the comment section. The world is watching. We about to give them something to see. And it's time to market to millions, y'all. Market to millions. So let me know what's going on, y'all. Today we talking about marketing Young LA. Yeah, we talking about marketing Young LA. Y'all know Young LA I'm talking about, ain't I? Yeah, marketing Young LA. I have had the pleasure as a professional audio engineer. I've had the pleasure of, recording and being in the studio with him during that time, when A9 came out. Actually, I'm gonna show y'all a clip. Let's show y'all a clip real quick, man, so y'all don't think I'm just capping around this. Here we go.
But judo all-star on the ground. Get your ink up. The world is watching, nigga. All eyes on us. Turned up. Camera ready.
Get the bottom. Get Big D.
Big homie behind this shit.
Yo, it's your boy Devon D, 3D ENT. The world is definitely watching. It's with your boy Q, Quan, Baby, Smoking, Young L. Yo, so I can key out too much, but yeah. In the studio, man. I've been doing this for a very long time. So, man, that's all the way back in 2010, 11, somewhere around that time, man. We were in the studio putting together some magic. So, man, Young LA is a good homeboy of my homeboy. And I actually was, hanging out with him last night, actually here in Atlanta, and got a chance to, reconnect with him. So, and shout out to Young LA. Congratulations on all his renewed success and your deserved success. So shout out to him. But we're going to take this whole situation from Young LA and we're going to use this as some marketing tool. We're going to use this as a marketing lesson, right? You know what? For somebody who, quote unquote, we'll say, kind of left the scene, fell off, whatever you want to say. and how he's back and how he could capitalize on this moment, how to properly market this moment so that he can build something out of it, make sure he getting the most out of this as he can, and for the longevity of what his new future could be, right? And how to make sure that we got some things in place and it's just all this is my opinion as a marketer, as an experienced marketer. I'm just gonna give y'all just a few basic tips on what I would do as a marketer, right? Live. I'm gonna give y'all this to y'all live, just kind of analyzing what happened, kind of breaking down where it was, where it's at, and how we got here, and then kind of how we could use this moment and leverage it to build something even greater. So that's what we're gonna do. So everybody know that, again, Young LA, the Ain't I record with him, Tip, and Dro. Dro really had it was really one of my best verses, but LA definitely snapped on this as well. But Dro had the best verse to me. I'm a Dro fan. Shout out to Young Dro. Shout out to Tip. Shout out to the whole Grand Hustle family. Yo. But y'all remember that. Y'all remember Young LA and the whole Ain't I movement, right? And he recently did a podcast interview, and he kind of like was rapping a part of the verse, and it almost was kind of like a meme, but it ended up catching fire and ended up going viral. And he's been performing and getting a lot of new gigs, and we just gonna kind of break down like what making him viral and how he can kind of flip this into some business success, right? So we're going to just kind of talk about this right now, give us some real strategies, some real marketing strategies, and just kind of just just what I would say we do on a basic level, just kind of how we would, how I would attack this on a marketing perspective, all right? So this is what we're talking about. So if you hear, if you remember the record, Ain't I, let me know. Let me know in the comment section. If that was your jam, let me know who had the best verse on there. You could tell me in the comment section who you thought had the best verse on Ain't I. Mine was Dro. Well, you could put that in the comment section, all right? And then let's think about it. Did you ever think we would be talking about this again on a real level? Like, did we ever think that we would be talking about Young LA and Ain't I again? But we are. And again, shout out to him, and I'm congratulating him on his success. But we didn't think we would be talking about no Young LA in 2025. We did not. Stop lying to me if you think you did. Like, I knew you lying, right? You lying. So, but we here. We talking about him. I'm gonna give you some stats because you know what? This don't happen often. This ain't something that happens to everybody. They say 90% of viral moments last less than 48 hours. Unless it's leveraged properly. That's the stat. 90% of viral moments last less than 48 hours unless leveraged properly. And only 1 in 10 artists who go viral actually sustain a career from it. Yeah, the 1%, right? Yeah, only 1 out of 10 artists who go viral actually sustain a career from it. That's why sometimes we see people and it was like, man, that was huge, and then they gone. Even the dude, she bang. Y'all remember that little Chinese dude? Y'all remember them viral moments? She bang. And then the dude in the hood, hide your kids, hide your wife. These are some big moments. Y'all remember the moments? And then they just be gone, right? And you just be like, what happened? Even some of our favorite dances that happened, it was like, it came up and then they gone, right? Again, that's why they say, trends change. They change overnight. They can change in the instant, depending on who's saying it, what's going on, how it caught fire. It can change, and you got to be able to evolve with the change. So we are back talking about Young LA, right? We are back talking about it. We didn't think we would, but he's 1 out of the 10 artists who came back, y'all. So again, shout out and congratulations to him. But going viral don't mean you're back. It just means people remember you. Yeah. Going viral don't mean that you back. It just means people remember you. So what you do next is what really matters. Yeah, that's just reality. Just because you went viral don't mean that you're back. Like, trends change overnight. It just give you a moment to say, you know what, we remember you. What up, dog? But it could be like just driving by and you was on a corner. But after I'm drove by, I don't remember you on the next block. I'm focused on what's in front of me. And if you can't stay in front of me, you a memory in the past. So just because you viral don't mean that you back. Like, oh, it's over with. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what you do matters. And I've seen a lot of people go viral lately. Even shout out to my hometown, my boy Steve the Stoner. Man, just went viral with Kai Sanat. Yo, man, shout out to him. But after you go viral, what you do next matters. How you gonna market this into your next success, into your sustaining success beyond this? How you gonna stay in front so that you just not was on the corner back there, right? So we're gonna look at Young LA situation and we're gonna just kind of break down like, because we don't really know what happened, right? We know he had some label issues. We're like, what happened? We heard Ain't I? And it was just gone, right? We just gone. And we don't really know, again, the backstory. I don't. So I'm not going to speak on something I don't know. But, you know, again, I heard it was label issues. We didn't know what was going on. He got the duck tattooed on his face and people was like, what the hell's going on? Because that was real strange at that time. So, you know, a lot of people say, you know, that might what his lack of follow-up. We didn't hear nothing else after Ain't I? And that's what's one of the things I think is really huge. Is like, he didn't follow up after Ain't I, even if it was on a independent level, even if it was on a mixtape level. Because that's how I was first introduced to Dro. I was first introduced to Dro on a mixtape level. Like, I used to hear his mixtapes before I heard him on like commercial records. And those mixtapes really allowed me to see him as an artist. So when I got to hear him as a commercial artist, I appreciated it a little bit more. But we didn't hear that. Even when after Wayne, he remember he was dropping those mixtapes. The Carter, it went up to like the Carter 10, didn't it? I don't know how many he dropped, but those mixtapes is what we remember a lot, and what even, you know, what put him on certain pedestals as far as when we talk about that goat, right? So so it was no follow-up with young LA. Like, we heard Ain't I, and it was a jam, and we still bumping that one song. But can he match that energy with another record? Can we get a follow-up record from him? And that's one of the things that we're gonna talk about. Like, yo, I think that's one of the really important things, especially now that he back and he back viral. Like, we need some follow-up. And then again, he could build off this if he has the proper things in place and the proper systems. And again, I'm hoping I got faith in him. So again, I don't know who his team or who his back end team is, but yo, man, a good team will definitely take you a long way. So if you don't got one, shout out. I'm here. The world is watching. I'll give them something to see. So again, as an entrepreneur, though, let's learn from this. All right. So what can we learn and apply to our businesses to this? Again, if we had something that was nostalgic back in the day and we brought it back, it's almost like Nike bringing back an old shoe. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I remember those. Mine is them snakeskin low top Jordans, the black ones. I don't know. I just like them. I don't know, because it was my first pair of Jordans that could never. My mama didn't even. She wasn't buying no $100 pair of shoes. So me having them shoes, I guess that's the part. I don't know what it is, but them my shoe. That low top Jordan. They got the got the little net with the snake skin kind of looking gray on top. Y'all know which ones I'm talking about. That was my favorite Jordan shoe, because it probably was my first one. But yeah, man. But when things come back, it kind of give you that, man, I remember those, and they take people back to where they was at that time. And we could kind of learn from that, because you may have a product that brings people back and again takes them back in time. Even if it's on a local level, that's something that, you know, will have momentum in your local area. You could use that as momentum to bring back I see this happens a lot with bands who break up, and then when they come back with reunion tours, we come back and we want to hear that music again. We want to see them as a group again because it takes us back to another place, right? It's like seeing, when we go see Drew Hill and them again and all those old bands, and when we see SWP, and if we ever get a Destiny Child again, like those, because it brings us back. It was great music, and it takes us back in time. And that can be leveraged in our marketing. So whatever that you may have, if you got a product, if you got a song, if you're an artist, if you got something nostalgic, don't give up on those old things. Learn how to leverage them to say, you know what, this is how we, even if it's a limited time or a limited edition. That's why sometimes you'll see those things that are come and go because they get out a limited edition. And again, leveraging the nostalgia and giving it some value. So what can we learn? Again, what can we learn from this Young LA situation? If you ain't got ownership, you're at the mercy of the industry, right? So you got to own your situation, and that's where these systems come in place. Don't 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 just don't just leave it to the internet. Don't leave your success just to the internet. Grab it and bring it back to you. Grab it and bring it back to a place that you control. As I say, you meet people socially, social media, YouTube, socially, but you bring them back to your home page. Bring them back home. So how are you using this moment to say, you know what, come see what more I got inside here? Where are you bringing them? So you gotta take ownership of your art, take ownership of your material, and make sure that it's going in a direction that's gonna give you some longevity. Your reputation matters. So one bad move can kill you. So again, being careful about how you moving and making sure that you're moving strategically. Don't just be random. You'll be gone here today, gone tomorrow. You'll be on to the next, right? So, and then understanding that the music ain't enough. It's always about the business behind it. So this ain't just about the song, ain't I, right? This is about how he can build a business behind it, use that song to leverage and keep him going. So that's what we talking about. And again, if you remember, put a fire sign in the comment section if you remember Young LA, and if ain't I, what's your record? All right, so that's what we talking about, marketing Young LA, and just giving you some tips on what we could do with this viral moment and how we could use something that was happening right now and use it to leverage for something for our future. All right. So remember, talent don't guarantee longevity. Your brand and your business do. All right. Talent alone won't do it. You gotta build a brand and build a business behind it. Okay, so why is he even viral right now? Why Young LA is viral? Again, when you saw that that interview, he was so animated. People really was trying to like make fun of him. But again, it caught because it was such a hot record. And, people forgot really how much they liked him because he didn't really do nothing. He wasn't, what I mean? He just kind of looked crazy to some people. So, but people forgot how much they love Young LA. So, when the record and when it went back viral, it just, and then it caught with the young crowd. So then that's where it was a double win because, usually they look at it like, man, we don't listen to that no more. And but because they was able to apply that record into what they were doing today, TikToking and all that, it gave it some legs. So that's what, that's again why we even talking about this moment right now. And you know what, people just again remembering the nostalgia and just loving on Young LA right now. So that's what's up. So so let me know what y'all thinking right now. I'm just checking these comments over here. Shout out to Goot Jam. What's going on? Jam in the building. Let's shout out to Gucci. If you're in the Gucci store in the Lennox, man, make sure that you go holler at my boy Jam. He the one supplies us with all our Gucci. Shout out to him. Shout out to my boys, Mason Bouchard's, my boy Bouchard's out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That's who supplied this fly sweater that I'm wearing right now. Yo, it was a gift for my birthday. And shout out to my boy Gino. Shout out to my boy Mikey, everybody over there, man. Shout out to them. And yo, man, I be killing them. And when I be going out with this sweater, I'll be killing them. So shout out to Bouchard's, man. Shout out to my boy for this sweater. So, yo, if you're here again, remember ABM, this ABM gang. So make sure that you marketing your business in the comments. Let us know who you are, where you at, and what you're doing. All right. Absolutely. So again, we talking about today is we talking about marketing young LA and just some things we can do, you know, just take advantage of this moment and how he can flip this into a real business move, right? So he got to own this viral moment. He need to drop some merch ASAP, capitalize on it. Don't let somebody else do it. Again, he need to grab some merch. He need to make sure that he got his site set up. He need to be bringing out some new music. Yo, and collaborating with some of the young generation, to collaborate with some new artists that's hot right now. Again, let us see that you still, you know, that he still got it and that you can create some great music. Yo, I've been seeing him a lot on podcasts, so continue to do that. I've been seeing him do a lot of performances and appearances. Dope, you know what I mean? That's getting on these big podcasts and getting on these stages is exactly what he need to do. But he need to have merch. He need to make sure that he is marketing on a big level, as if he never left. It don't take much, you know what I mean? Like, it don't take much. So I would definitely be creating a budget out of some of these bookings that I'm getting, and I would create a marketing budget out of that. And I will make sure that we always got some merch and some things on hand to you know what, to expand and leverage on what we got going on right now, and give it some more value, and then being able to bring some of that value back home, and be able to create a maybe a network, you know, maybe his own network from that, like a whole network of people who in tune to him. Because again, we all got a tribe out here, and if you got an opportunity where you can capture them, as I say, you meet them socially, but you need to bring them back to your home page. Where is your home page? So that's some of the things that I will be doing right now to flip this into a real business move. Again, keep engaging with those youth, right? Keep engaging with those youth. Again, collaborating with them, with their artists. Again, getting this in front of, you know, some of their audiences. Yo, get engaged with the youth. Leverage your brand, right? Yeah, like again, they turned the joke, but again, turn that joke into some logos, into a brand. Yo, whatever, you know, the catch line for, you know, in his verse or whatever, I would catch something out of it, whatever it is, the most trendy line in that verse, and again, create merch from it, turn it into something, use it for maybe some drops for some for a commercial on TV, for a TV or a brand or a product. You know what I mean? Like, learn. I would see where we could leverage and brand align with other brands. This is just some of the things I would do, y'all. Again, this is just me coming off the cuff. Like, yo, what would I take this moment? Again, you would definitely sit down with the team and kind of come up with a strategic strategy. But this is kind of giving y'all some strategic moves that you could even use in your business on how you could take a moment like this, if you got something that goes viral, and use it and leverage yourself to be able to capitalize from it. So, because you know what happened to young LA don't happen often. It's like having a second chance, and people not in the music business. We really ain't. You trying to hear MC Hammer again? Tell me you lying. We ain't. You want to hear another MC Hammer album right now? Stop lying. So shout out. You know, ain't nothing wrong. He had his time, but you don't really get second chances, especially decades later. Like, this came out in 2010. We like almost 15 years later. So this don't happen once, but if you strategically leverage it, you could really, you know, generate some real value from it. So, yo, that's what we talking about today. Again, um, shout out to Young LA. Shout out to, you know, the whole team squad. Yo, we just talking about if we was marketing right now, we was marketing this whole Young LA situation, what's some things that we can do in real time, right? So I decided to do this because I'm like, let's take something that's relevant right now and let's see how we would move that. Like, what would we do with this? Like, what strategies we would put in place right now? And instead of just sometimes it just be good information, but out of a theoretical standpoint into an actual something that's right now. So that's why we talking about this marketing young LA. If we was marketing this product, if we was marketing him right now, what is some of the things we could do? So if you're an artist out there, if you are you got content, or if you have a podcast, if you whatever it is that you're doing, how to take some of these things, these tools, and how to apply them in your business. So that's what we're talking about. So again, if you are here, make sure that you shout out your business, ABM Gang. Always be marketing. Shout out to Crystal Ship. I see you. God evening, black man. The world is watching. We always give them something to see. Absolutely. Shout out to Crystal Ship, Milwaukee, Wisconsin in the building. Control C. Yeah, Control C in the building. So, yo, shout out to her. Put the website, let them know where you at, and let them know who you are. Let them know where to find you. All right? So, if you go viral, I want you to have your funnel and your websites ready. But don't wait until you go viral. Already have this stuff together. Already be ready to collect emails. Already have your system together. As I tell most businesses, if 1,000 more people came to do business with you right now, could you handle it? And most businesses can't because they don't have the proper system to be able to capture, nurture, and close sales and actually produce the products. They don't have a system. That's the only difference between sometimes what we do on a small level versus what we see in corporations and factories. Only thing difference is not the equipment and everything else, it's the system and what can take this and make this a scale beyond just your time and what you can do. So already have your site ready, already have your funnels ready, already be able to ready to capture your tribe, your community of people so that you can take them off social media and bring them to your home page. Bring them home bring them home to your home page. What's your home page? Show us your home page. So again, be ready. Yo, take this nostalgia and the heartstrings that it's doing and use it to your benefit. Again, put it on t-shirts, get some merchandise, let people take this home with them even more besides just if I play the record. If it's happened to play by the DJ at the club I'm at. Yo, make sure you implant, your message, your brand. Again, let people take it home. We need t-shirts, we need hats, or maybe a bracelet, whatever it may be. Yo, take this nostalgic period and break it down and bust it down into different marketing strategies. But what's going to drive it all is the consistency, because you're only going to go viral once. So once ain't going to save you, but what's going to happen after that and staying relevant after that is what's going to be powerful. So your consistency is what's going to be key. Take your moment, because it's only going to be one moment, and create it into a journey. Take your moment and be able to create a journey from it. That's the best way I can kind of, put it. It's like you got your moment, but you need to take them on that journey. Take them home. Yo, you know what I mean? Like, treat them like good house guests and bring them and be able to, be able to bring them to a space where you can give them your product, as we say, your customer experience. So, but consistency, you gotta have some consistency. This moment is gonna be a moment, but what you do after your moment is key. How you gonna keep people's attention? What you gonna do with them next? How you gonna be able to let them take you home? How you gonna be able to bring them back home? Right? You can let them take you home. You want to bring them back home too, right? So your home page, making sure that you got your website, your funnels, your email campaigns, your being able to answer questions, sell tickets, products, Yo, if we was marketing Young LA, this is what we would be doing right now. This is what I would be doing with him right now, right? I would be making sure that we can capture, nurture, and close. Yo, selling hats, selling merch, selling music, selling even again collabs. You know what I mean? Like, who need a verse? You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of ways to be able to spread that out and be able to capture on it all. And again, taking this into a commercial realm. Yo, what good jingle this is good for? What company this is be a good jingle for? Like, and using this moment to build off of. So, all right. So virality, going viral without a strategy, virality without strategy. I'm trying to make it rhyme. is just wasted attention. It's a waste of time. If you go viral and you ain't got no strategy behind it, it was a waste. You missed your moment. You missed it. So when you go viral, if you happen to go viral, because you don't know which piece of content is going to be, you got to be ready for it. So when you do hit, yo, I got a system in place that's ready to capture all this. You're ready to capture so that we can build off this. So, yep. Man, you had a video or you had a post that everybody saw. Then what? Then what? Everybody saw it. Then what? Did you get some money out? Did you be able to? How did we capture that? How did we build some longevity from that? That I know they taught you how to start a business. I'm here to teach you how to stay in business. They taught you how to start a business. I'm here to teach you how to stay in business. Not just start no business. We gotta figure out how to build. Y'all remember, we ain't trying to stay self-employed. We trying to be business owners and investors so we can live the life that we design in our mind, right? Whatever the way it is that you designed it in your mind. I know it wasn't slaving for as an employee, but sometimes we can get an entrepreneurship and be slaving for ourselves and then thinking we running 100 miles to nowhere. A bunch of likes and comments, but it ain't transactions. A bunch of attention, but not enough transactions. Attention alone ain't gonna do it. How you gonna bring this back? How we gonna expand it? How we gonna take one moment but create 5 to 10 different ways to eat from it? That's what you gotta be thinking when you catch and when you're in your business and being ready for your moment. Because a lot of times we don't be ready for our moment. And that's why we'll miss the boat and hope that it come back around. But our determination was going to determine that. How long you willing to, if this boat take another 10 years, is you going to be still here? Is you going to be ready this time? Or you thinking when you thinking you going to be ready and when you think you got control over you don't got control over when people take you viral. You don't got no control over that. So you got to always be ready. As I say, it ain't enough to just get ready. You got to stay ready. It ain't enough to just get prepared. You got to stay ready, stay prepared. So when your moment come that you don't drop the ball, that you can really leverage it and build some value from it. Yo, if I was marketing Young LA right now, these are some of the things that I would already have in place for it. For any business though. Again, we taking this off the plate of Young LA and just asking you about if you was ready, if you went viral right now, would you be ready? And if you won't, yo, that's why you need to hit me up right now, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some information. Hit me up right now. Y'all can text this right now. Come on. Y'all can text the word millions. Let me see why I ain't come up. Let's see why mine ain't come up. Let me see. I want to put it on the screen for y'all. Let's see. There we go. Text the word millions. 833-227-8949. Yes, text the word millions. 833-227-8949. 8949. Right now, if you want, again, more information on how to make millions in your market so that you can market your way to millions. Again, they teach you how to start a business. I'm teaching you how to stay in business, not just start no business. You got to learn how to stay in business. I know that you got to just get an LLC. No, you don't. Once you get you got a bunch of LLCs, you got a bunch of paperwork, and now you got a bunch of tax bills that's about to come, and you ain't even making no money. They finna start sending you estimates. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't just start a business, stay in business. These ideas, these dreams, again, as I say, you got to turn these dreams into reality and turn your passion into profit. And right now, you know, in young LA is turning his passion into profit. And you got a passion that's inside of you, and I just want you to be able to profit from it. If you decide to take it into a business realm, if you decide to take whatever it is was a gift for your talent, whatever it is that you do, and start to take, I want you to be able to win and win big, right? I don't want to just give you the shallow congrats. I want to make sure. I want to make sure that you winning big and on a high level. And if you're ready to win on a high level, then I want to see you market to millions, right? Market to millions. If you want to make millions in your market, text the word millions right now. 833-227-8949. Again, 833-227-8949. Text the word millions right now. If you want to make millions in your market, if you want to learn how to make millions in your market, text this right now. I'm going to text you back some information. We're going to go from there. All right? So, don't go viral without no strategy. We don't want that just wasted attention, okay? All right. So, as we know right now, when you go viral, you got a window. And that's why you don't want to miss your window, because that window go close. That window shuts. Don't miss your window. And just like his moment, if he moving right now the right way with the right strategy, he could really have a really big comeback that can last just past the 48 hours or just past this week. And this applies to all entrepreneurs, because again, you never know when your time is coming, but you gotta be ready. So if you want to build a brand that lasts, again, as I said, hit me up. Again, because we gonna have some strategy ready for our viral moment, ready to be able to take on these extra clients, ready to be able to capture, nurture, and close these deals, and still allow you to live the life that you want to live, allow you to automate your income. Again, if you want to learn how to do that, text millions, 833-227-8949. Tag somebody who needs to hear this today too. Again, if you know a business owner, if you know somebody who who's an artist, who's somebody who can take some of these strategies and use it to what it is they doing, why don't you go ahead and tag them, whoever they are, wherever they are. Make sure you tag them and let them know, hey man, you need to take a look at this, taking a listen to this, and take some of this and use it for whatever it is that you're doing. All right. If you got anything about it, just drop some fire signs in the comment section. Let me know that you like some of this content. Let me know if, we should start talking about more just current events and content, so that we could take what is happening right now and how we can leverage that for the future and build off that and do it in real time. So if you like that, let me know. I'm taking this, I'm doing a lot of things live, testing this show, testing what I'm doing live with you guys. Just, testing and measuring, as I tell y'all, right? So let me know. Drop a fire sign if we should keep, going in this direction, So the world is watching, y'all. The world is watching. We always gonna give you something to see. So thank y'all for being here with me, your boy Devon D. Market your way to millions. If you want to make millions, hit your market. I don't know where to go from there. That's why I was never a rapper. Thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate y'all being here. Shout out to to everybody from all platforms. Again, no matter where you're watching from right now. If you're on Instagram, here I am. If you're on Facebook, take a look. If you're on LinkedIn, we locked in. And YouTube, I'm talking to you too. So thank you guys for being here. The world is watching. Always gonna give you something to see. Thank you for being here with your boy Devon D. If you want to make millions in your market, thank you for being right here at Market to Millions. I'll see y'all in a minute. Peace.
But judo all-star on the ground. Get your ink up. The world is watching, nigga. All eyes on us. Turned up. Camera ready.
Get the bottom. Get Big D.
Big homie behind this shit.
Yo, it's your boy Devon D, 3D ENT. The world is definitely watching. It's with your boy Q, Quan, Baby, Smoking, Young L.
Winning, 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 winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. Winning, 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 winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning.